So as I'm in the bathroom, sitting there for hours, letting out a massive dump out of nowhere, I ended up hearing a voice saying, "Bubba, are you in there?" And at that moment, I realized she ended up walking into my bathroom stall that I was sitting in, and she went on her knees, and let's just say we ended up doing the Divas Tango in the Taco Bell bathroom. Yo, what is going on, you guys? My name is Bubba, and welcome back to another insane story. So today's story all takes place back when I was in high school, and this was my grade 10 year. Now in grade 10, I've done a lot of things that I'm not proud of. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but basically, I remember one time back in my grade 10 year, I was walking down the school hallway just minding my own business. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was on my phone texting some women that I had on standby like I usually did because, well, I had a lot of sneaky links back when I was in grade 10. But then out of nowhere, I remember I ended up seeing one of my friends walk up to me. He walks up to me saying, "Yo, Bubba, did you see what was going on down there?" Down where? What do you mean? Well, bro, apparently there's like a huge argument between this guy and girl, and they just broke up in the middle of the hallway. And now the chick's crying like literally near your locker. At this moment, I was like, dude, like, why is that something you're spreading around? But at the same time, like, really near my locker? At this moment, I took it as a sign to take it upon myself to go and comfort her and make sure she was okay. So I remember I started heading towards my locker, and there she was, sitting down against the lockers, and she was just doing her own thing, crying and sobbing while staring at her phone at old photos of her and her ex. So I walked up to her and said, "Yo, like, is everything okay?" "Oh, hi, Baba. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just going through some stuff right now." "Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we can talk about it." As I sat down beside her near the lockers, she ended up basically start blabbing about her and her boyfriend, or ex-boyfriend, I should say now, and basically how apparently, like, he didn't find her attractive anymore, which I had no idea why, because this girl was actually kind of a dime. And at that moment, when I looked at her and said, "Oh, well, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's his loss," she looks at me with her eyes wide open, and then she ended up asking me the question, "So, what are you doing at lunch?" "Oh, I'm not sure yet." "Oh, okay, well, just let me know if you have an idea." And she ends up getting up as the bell rang, and we all went to class. And right as I walk into my classroom that I had next, I already knew I was in serious trouble. Because right as I walk in, I remember I looked over to my left, and I saw that her ex-boyfriend that she was just arguing in the hallway was staring me down like a hawk. So as I went and sat in my seat, the whole time during class that day, he kept talking and making fun of me and blabbing about me to the point where I stood up and turned around and said, "Dude, okay, I get it. You guys just broke up, but like, seriously? In the middle of the school hallway?" At this moment, everyone started looking at him, and he got kind of embarrassed to the point where he stood up and just went out of the classroom. And the teacher looks at me saying, "Bubba, can you make sure that you keep, drama out of the classroom? That'd be much appreciated." And when the bell rang for lunch, let's just say things got, well, a lot weirder. Because I remember when I walked out of the classroom for lunchtime, I ended up walking down the hallway towards my locker. And automatically, I ended up seeing the girl that was crying earlier right against my locker, and she saw me and said, "Oh, hey, Bubba, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just, about to go out, get some food." "Why?" "Oh, like, can I come? You want to come with me?" "Yeah, I would like to come if you want me to." You know what? Sure, yeah, you can tag along." So I remember this girl and me, we ended up going to my car, and we ended up basically driving to McDonald's. But right as I was about to pull into McDonald's, she looks at me and she has the audacity to say to me, "Wait, are you serious? You're going inside McDonald's?" "Well, I mean, it's cheap and it's fast food. Why? Where do you want to go?" "Oh, well, I was thinking there's a Taco Bell near here if you're down." "You want to go to Taco Bell?" "Yeah, like, I love tacos." So I remember me and this girl, we ended up basically turning around, and we ended up going to a Taco Bell that was a bit further away, but I mean, I was in a car, so I really did not care. And when me and her parked the car, we ended up heading inside, and when we got inside there, out of nowhere, we ended up seeing her ex-boyfriend sitting inside Taco Bell. Now, I thought she planned this on purpose, so I got pretty annoyed, but when I saw his face as I walked in with her, he was so upset to the point where, I'm not gonna lie, I found it enjoyable. I guess in a way, it was sort of revenge for him talking smack about me, and I kind of just walked in there with pride. But let's just say, I remember the whole time when we were in there, she kept looking at me saying, "Bubba, is it weird that he's here? If you want, we can leave." "No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I really don't care," is what I said. And me and her, we ended up ordering food, and we sat down and started to eat. But then out of nowhere, midway through our meal, I realized that I really had to go to the bathroom. Because Taco Bell gives me, well, I guess, the need to go to the bathroom. It makes sense why, because, all the beef and beans, like, it builds up in your stomach, okay? So I remember I looked at this girl that was sitting across from me, and I said, "Okay, well, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick." "Oh, wait, why? You know, I'm not feeling good, if you know what I mean. She ends up looking at me, nodding her head, and she says, oh, yeah, I get it. Don't worry. So I got up and I went to the bathroom and I basically sat there and I let out the loudest of farts. Like, I am not joking. I usually don't explain what I do in the bathroom on this channel because, you know, usually it's the other thing. But me, I was letting it all out that day and I was like going ham. At that moment, I'm not gonna lie to you, I ended up getting to the point where I sat on the toilet seat for like almost longer than 20 minutes. Like, definitely it was time to go back to class. But then right as I was about to finish, I ended up hearing a voice and it was the girl saying, Baba, are you still in there? Yeah, just give me a minute. And right as I was about to finish that word, she ends up walking into my bathroom stall, goes on her knees, and let's just say me and her, we ended up doing the Devil's Tango. And the toilet was still full, by the way. I managed to shut it as fast as I could, but the whole time you could definitely smell what was just going on in there. But as me and her were in the middle of doing the Devil's Tango, I am not joking. In my mind, I was thinking, wait, what are the chances of this even happening? Like, how does she know how to do this? Because she was very brave and she basically seemed like she did this before. But I remember afterwards, we ended up finishing doing the Devil's Tango. And me and her, we ended up walking out of the Taco Bell bathroom one at a time to not make it seem sus. And let's just say what ended up happening next really made me feel weird. Because right as me and her, we left the Taco Bell, and I'm not gonna lie to you, the workers definitely knew what was going on because there was one cleaning the lobby where people sit in as we came out. But I ended up going straight to my car, and when I sat down in my car, I looked at her and said, whoa, I haven't done in the bathroom in a minute. Yeah, it was so fun. Like, I can't believe it. Yeah. Wait, why would you come in anyway? Oh, well, you gave me the signal. What signal did I give you? Oh, you know, when you like basically said you had to like, you know, go do something. You mean go to the bathroom, right? At this moment, the girl looks at me confused and she says to me, oh, well, you know, me and my ex, we used to always go to the Taco Bell and we would always do it. And like, that was like his signal to like, you know, meet him in the bathroom. Yeah, I felt so weird after she said that to me, to the point where I was kind of grossed out because knowing her ex-boyfriend would always do it in there with her explained a lot of why it was his favorite place. But I remember when we finally got back to school and I ended up basically starting heading to my next class and she left, all my friends that were like, you know, the boys ended up running up to me saying, Bubba, are you serious? You did it in the Taco Bell bathroom with her the day she broke up with her boyfriend? Whoa, wait, what do you mean? Bro, everyone knows about it. Like, literally the guy was there. At that moment, I felt really bad, but at the same time, I didn't because this guy was literally talking smack about me earlier. So in a way, I don't know. I really didn't care, but at the same time, it was nothing I haven't done before. And by do it before, I mean doing it in the bathroom, not doing it, you know, the day of breaking up. But you know what? At the end of the day, I had my fun. And would you guys do it in the Taco Bell bathroom? Because if you guys would, then follow for more embarrassing stories just like this one. Peace out, guys.